Hello everyone! Welcome back to my YouTube channel. As you can see, we have a special guest today.
Hi, hello.
This is my very dear and close friend, Delady.
Hi, guys.
Thank God she made time out of her day for this because I was trying to come up with video ideas and I was like, we need a friend for this one. We need a friend for this one. And as you can see from the title, we are doing hot takes today. Cue the applause, Nadia.
Yay.
Okay, so applause done. We have a wide variety of hot takes, and I would like to specify that this is just our opinion, anything that we say. If you don't agree with it, you don't agree with it. Mm-hmm. Everybody's different.
Yep.
And we have hot takes from the internet. So, for example, I've pulled quite a few from Reddit, and then we also are going to be doing our own hot takes.
Yes, we are.
So, yeah, do you have anything to say to the so however many viewers?
Yeah, I'm really excited to be here. I pushed for her to start this channel, and I think it's gonna be great for her, and I think she has the personality to do this for sure, and I'm really happy to be here and doing this with her. Yes, I'm so excited.
Woo! 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 Oh my god, there's a person walking by. So, also I would like to address, because new location unlocked, we're not in my room and we're not in my house. Oh. The windows are rolled down.
Mind your business.
Anyway, we're in my car right now and we're out in public.
Yes, we are.
Because I obviously didn't want to record at either of our houses. And yeah, so let's just get into it. So I will talk about some of the hot takes that I found on Reddit.
Okay.
And again, these right now are from Reddit. These are what I pulled from online. So let's just get into it.
One more disclaimer before we start. We're not trying to offend anybody.
Oh, yeah.
We don't want anybody to be upset about this, but I know some people will.
If you are, then leave.
Cool. Just click out, dog. That's none of my business.
Okay, so the first hot take that I found from the internet is therapy should be free for everyone. Which I feel like is not really a hot take. I feel like that should be just
That's common sense.
Basic necessity.
Yes.
So we agree.
Yes, I agree.
There's not much else to say about that. Yeah.
Yeah.
I think therapy should be free for everyone.
With healthcare.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Healthcare in general should be free for
you know, just the normal necessities that people need. Yep.
I feel like this is a hot take, what I'm about to say.
Okay.
Feminism is mostly toxic.
Ooh.
I disagree.
Yeah. I disagree with mostly toxic.
I should say mostly.
There's definitely toxic. There can be toxic aspects to it.
100%.
Yes.
And I think some
sure.
people can take it
very
a little bit far.
Yes.
And turn it into, like, what is it, misandry?
Yes.
Okay. Misandry.
Yes.
But I'm a feminist. I would consider
Yes.
myself a feminist.
Yes.
And fighting for women's equal rights with men. And I don't think I disagree with the mostly toxic part.
There's definitely aspects for it to become toxic at some points.
Yeah.
And I think some people take it way too far, but I disagree with mostly toxic.
Yes.
Most of the people that are feminists are level-headed. So.
Absolutely. Yeah. Like, we're trying to represent the women.
Exactly.
Come on now.
Exactly.
We're standing up for the women. Ooh, this one. Respect your elders does not apply to elders who are disrespectful towards you.
This is hard because I grew up in a household where it was respect your elders.
Really?
Yes, I did.
I'm the opposite.
I did.
I mean, obviously, I like, that's like a basic, like, for every country is like respect your elders. But
yes.
In my household, it's basically like you give me your respect and then, you know, like respect is earned.
Yes.
And so, do you agree with this statement on like a...
I definitely do
variety?
now. Yes. Now as an adult, totally. But as a child, I didn't have a choice. But now I agree with that full-heartedly. Like,
Absolutely.
There's people in my family that I don't talk to, I would never speak to. Like, normally, growing up as a child, you always say hi to people, you always blah blah blah, you always be nice, blah blah blah, but now not so much.
Absolutely.
Yeah. I agree with that.
Yeah, I completely agree as well. I'm probably gonna go hard in this, but I am a huge person where if you don't, like, respect is earned. And like, even growing up, I was like, if I don't care if these people are adults, like, if they're being disrespectful towards me, then I'm not gonna be respectful. Like, I don't care how long you've lived. I think some people still stay in like that child mindset and are disrespectful, and I'm like, okay, well, you've lived so many years and stuff, but you're still like a child in your mind, in your heart,
right?
Because you're just disrespectful and everything. So
those are also the people that children should be seen, not heard.
Yes,
stuff like that.
I disagree with that too. That's
ugly.
That's such a crazy thing to say.
It's such a power trip too. Most adults will treat children like they're stupid, and
it's
most children are smarter than adults.
It's giving gaslighting, manipulation.
It really is. It really is. I agree with that. Okay. Definitely.
Ooh, I'm gonna do this one. I was excited for this one.
Okay.
Cancel culture is hypocritical.
Yeah, I agree.
I 100% agree.
Yes, I agree.
I think cancel culture has gotten so out of hand.
Man.
It's actually insane.
Somebody's getting canceled every day.
Yeah, and I feel like the thing is, I feel like our generation, Gen Z, started it.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did.
Totally did.
100%.
Did.
But I think it's so out of control.
It's way out of hand.
I mean, even me just starting this YouTube channel, I was like, I can't say this. I don't want to say this because I don't want to get canceled.
We were literally just talking about this before we started filming. There's certain things that we didn't include in this video because our actual hot takes, we can't actually include them.
Like politics, religion. Because I swear to God, everybody talks about like how Gen Z is super open and super welcoming and stuff. But at the same time, if you don't agree with their opinion, I say there because I feel like we're not like that.
No.
If you don't agree with somebody's opinion, they just like, they literally cancel you.
Yeah,
they're like,
seriously.
you're a horrible person. You deserve to be like off the internet. You don't agree. Like,
or like people, like comedy podcasts, like people that do comedy, making jokes and getting canceled.
Yeah.
Like sometimes you can take a joke a little far, but what happened to be able to laugh about something?
100%. When like Gen Z trying to cancel Eminem and like Mr. and Mrs. Potato Head, I was like,
what do you mean you're gonna cancel Eminem?
Yeah. To be so wrong.
Like that's a power trip within itself.
That's correct. And I do agree that some things can be taken really, really far, and some things deserve to be like not on the internet anymore.
Correct.
And obviously, like, I think maybe Eminem in like the younger days, as an example, kind of towed that line of being
definitely
iffy. But I just think for a lot of things, like, cancel culture is so just not.
It's not it. I think it's taking it way too far. I feel like creators especially on TikTok, like, it's bad on TikTok.
I'm not on TikTok. On Instagram.
She's not on TikTok. Good for her, honestly. It's like, it's really bad on TikTok. Just creators that start off normal, post a couple videos, and then they blow up, kind of. They're getting canceled, and just people that I like, and I'm just like, for what though?
I know. It's
for
like,
what?
Really, for what?
Like, did it offend me? No. Was it funny? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Like, it's just weird. It all goes back to not being able to take a joke.
Yes.
That's what it
100%.
all goes back to. And I thought Gen Z was the one that made the jokes that are towing the line that are kind of raunchy and funny.
Like, we all have like our each little groups.
Yeah, it's
like,
so strange.
I feel like it's very divided.
I think in Gen Z, definitely. I'm just like,
I don't relate to some of this.
I don't relate to most of it. I'm just like,
more millennial.
Yeah. It's just kind of, it's strange to me, but
completely agree.
Cancel culture is very hypocritical.
Yes.
I totally agree with that.
Oh, here's a lighthearted one.
Get it?
I don't know how we'll go on this one.
Okay.
Pineapple does not belong on pizza.
No, it doesn't.
Okay, I agree. I don't think it does either.
No.
But obviously, if you like pineapple on your pizza, then you do your own thing. But
Right.
I would never eat it.
Nope.
I actually don't like pineapple.
See.
You like pineapple, don't you?
I love pineapple.
That's where I was like, I don't know if you like pineapple or not, but I don't. I was actually, you guys aren't going to see this before this video, but I was recording a Q&A yesterday.
Oh, okay.
And I talked about being a really picky eater.
Oh, yes.
I
Absolutely.
was like, anybody in my life who like is really close to me knows that I don't like a lot of food.
No.
And pineapple's one of them.
I understand that. I don't like berries. Like, I don't like blueberries
That broke my heart.
or raspberries or
No.
blackberries or any of that. I don't like any of them.
I love berries.
Yeah, see.
I'm a big fruit person.
I love fruit. Fruit is yum. Strawberries, apples, pineapple. I love fruit.
Oh, we got into it about bananas because I love bananas, but she hates
I
them.
hate bananas.
So I feel it's interesting. We like different types of fruits, but we agree. Pineapple.
Pineapple and pizza, no.
I feel like
Sweet. It's like a sweet
Yeah.
and savory aspect. Like, I love a sweet and salty aspect. Like, that's so yummy. Like pretzels with chocolate or something like that. But when you add fruit and pizza sauce and cheese,
yeah. I feel
can't
like
get behind
even
it.
if I did like pineapple, I still wouldn't put it on my pizza, like
No.
because of the weird, like
Yeah.
too sweet versus like a
yeah.
literal pizza. I
Yeah,
just
and then when
don't
you
think-
bake it, the pineapple gets
Ew.
dry
Ew.
and like rubbery.
You're weird.
We're gonna cut it on that.
Got it on that.
It's not good. No,
Oh.
I agree.
We also might. We might. I'm trying to find one that we may disagree with.
Okay, get into it.
Crocs are fashionable.
This is hard. I think. Oh, I don't know. I don't own a pair of Crocs. I've never owned a pair of Crocs. I am a Jesus sandal girly. Period.
Jesus Sandal 3000.
Yep. The Jerusalem 12s,
Sure.
if you will.
the lemon pepper stepper.
Yes. I love a Birkenstock. I think they're so cute. But my siblings have Crocs. My younger siblings, like Taj has Crocs and he has gibbets on them. My mom wears Crocs. All that stuff. So I don't think that I can personally pull off Crocs and make them fashionable, but I think other people sort of can. I don't know.
I'm gonna disagree on this one. I hate Crocs
Thank you.
with a passion. And again, I'm sorry if you like Crocs, if you wear Crocs. This is just my opinion. I literally don't care if other people wear Crocs, but yeah, I don't know. There's just something about them that every time I look at them, I'm like, those are some weird shoes. Like,
They're shaped really weird.
and like the material weirds me out. I think the material is the biggest thing for me.
Okay.
Is why are Crocs that material? Like, I've never owned a pair of shoes that are that material, and
Yeah.
that I
I
think
don't
that's
like the
biggest-
holes in them.
Yeah, the fact that they have holes, that you can put them in like sports mode and whatnot. I'm like,
Wear a regular shoe if you're afraid to get kidnapped.
yeah, I don't think they're fashionable. Cause also I'm just like, I don't really think I've seen an outfit where I'm like, oh, they look really good with that outfit either. No offense. This is probably gonna be really offensive, but
I think I only said that I like Crocs because Taj is an athlete and all younger athletes, especially boys, wear Crocs.
yeah,
So when we go to tournaments for him, all I see is
Crocs everywhere.
16s. Yeah, all I see is younger boys with Crocs. And I'm just like,
It's hot as hell in this car, you guys. Sorry, I
Yeah.
just had to mention that. Sweating.
but I would never wear them.
No.
Never.
I think I've owned a pair when I was younger, and that was because my
People are blowing through here, dude. Like, you're supposed to go slow. You're supposed to go slow through here.
yeah, I owned a pair of Crocs when I was younger, but I think my best friend's family at the time bought them for me. And so I was like, I just wore them. I was a kid. I didn't
Right.
really have a sense of style back then.
Nobody did. I didn't get mine until I was maybe 13 or 14.
Yeah. I don't think I got mine since like I graduated high school, and that was
Yeah, you just hit yours.
yeah, I just hit mine.
Like your second puberty. That's hilarious.
Literally, I don't. Yeah, we're not even gonna talk about high school to me
we're not.
because Jesus,
Or me, because
it's horrendous.
oh, that's bad. We went to the same high school.
Yeah,
We go to the same college. We work at the same place.
we live the same life.
We really do. We really do.
Yeah,
We weren't little backstory moment. We weren't close in high school because I was a jock.
And I was a loser.
I hate that word. I don't like that word. I was an athlete, and I hung out with athletes. I wasn't. Can we cuss? Can we cuss?
No, yeah.
Okay.
And my YouTube channel isn't
Yeah.
for kids. I made it.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was just making sure that it was okay for you. Okay. I wasn't an asshole, but I just hung out with that crowd. I was never the mean one.
Crowds.
Yeah. So let me graduate.
And I think I've talked to you at like some points in
Yes.
like our entire school year.
Yes.
But I feel like
High school is very strange.
yeah, I say that I was a loser, but I just think that I honestly didn't. I was like just fine with being.
Yeah.
Like I had 2 very close friends in high school, and we were kind of just like.
You had the 2 of them, and you
Yeah.
were like content.
And then everybody thought I was like. No, I shouldn't have mentioned that.
That's okay. You don't have to.
Everybody thought I was like a quiet lesbian. I found that out once I became friends with her.
I felt bad, but it was the truth. And then college hits, and we reconnect, which was super nice. I started hanging out a little bit more, school stuff, and then I needed a job. And she was like, hey, I work here. They're hiring. And I was like, shut up. So I apply. And we work together.
And we worked together. We made very good friends.
Yes,
and-
we did.
Yeah.
Maybe we'll see them.
Yeah, at some point I'm hoping.
Cool.
As if this YouTube channel keeps going and people actually want to watch me.
Love that. Okay.
Oh
Rant over.
yeah, rant over.
Continue.
Let's do plain water does not have a taste.
I don't agree with that.
I don't agree at all.
If you're an avid water drinker, you're lying to yourself if you said that.
You're lying.
There's some water that is terrible.
It's oh my god.
Dude, I'm telling
Dasani.
you. Dasani's terrible. Sorry for all my Dasani drinkers.
There's definitely a difference.
Dude, I can taste the difference in water. I don't care what anybody
Absolutely.
says. Water is
There's also
drastically
smell
different.
sometimes.
Yes.
Because I've gotten smart waters before, and I've gotten Dasani waters before, and I've went to go drink them, and I swear like Dasani's like smells like wet dog right before I drink it.
And it
Smart
tastes
Water's good. Yeah.
plasticky. My dad is an avid Dasani drinker, and I'm like, it makes me want to die.
He's the one that wrote this.
Yeah, that's my
Like,
dad on Reddit. Can't even figure out a phone. He's on Reddit.
This is actually written by Delaney's dad.
I wouldn't put it past him. He'd figure that out. Just to say something like that.
Oh my god.
He's messy. He's messy. I'll just tell you that.
Okay, we can move on to our own hot takes.
Okay.
I actually don't really have
That many?
that I wrote down. We might come up with more, but
Yeah, okay.
I have one that I actually really wanted
look.
to say.
This was important to me.
And then I wrote it on my calendar.
Aw.
I was like, record with Delaney.
Yeah, my reminder just popped up. Recorded. Okay.
So, one of my hot takes is crumble cookie is overhyped. And I think I'm going to get a lot of hate for that.
You will, but I agree.
I
We'll
think-
both get hate.
Yes. My first and foremost, I've had crumble cookie many times. So I think that I'm
You're
qualified to say this. I've had crumble cookie many times. And every time I'm like, I have had desserts that are way better.
Brownies.
Way better. Yeah.
Way
brownies. Regular chocolate.
Insert stutter clip in that. Editing Nadia.
Editor Nadia. Regular chocolate chip cookies better.
Yes.
So first and foremost, I just don't think the cookies are actually that good.
They're not.
And secondly, the amount of calories per cookie is insane. No one cookie should be over 1,000 calories.
That is ridiculous. I didn't even know that.
Yes.
That is
And
crazy.
if you guys are saying that I'm like fake news, oh shit, I don't have service. But please search it up. Some of those cookies are genuinely 1,000 plus calories. And
Ew.
I'm not the type of person to be like, oh, let's count calories and everything, but
No.
cookie?
A cookie.
One cookie should not be that much. That's
Absolutely
ridiculous.
not. I agree.
So that's my take. I think they're cute. Like, I love the box.
Yeah, I think they're cute.
They're adorable.
And I like how
but-
they do just the 6 flavors every week.
Yeah,
like, you
just,
don't
like,
get to choose.
weekly.
I like that.
But yeah, I think it's very, very overhyped.
And I think that they don't even cook them. Like, they're so, like, doughy and raw in the middle. And I feel like I'm going to get
Yeah.
salmonella from eating a raw cookie.
Sometimes they can taste
If I
like
wanted
that.
to eat cookie dough, I'd make it myself and save a lot of money.
Yes, that's another thing. They're so expensive.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm just like, oh my god, you're paying for all those calories.
For
Damn.
real. No, for real.
Probably
Yeah.
get a lot of hate for that.
We'll get hate for that. But that's a hill that I'm willing to die on.
Yeah,
so.
I'm dying on that hill.
Yeah, that's fine.
I'm gonna say that's it for mine.
Okay.
We might come up with more, but
Okay.
I'm putting this back there.
Okay. All right, I got some.
I forgot stuff.
Oh, this is one that's gonna make you upset.
Oh no.
Mac and cheese is gross.
Oh,
I hate mac and cheese.
I kind of okay. I agree, but in like a weird sense.
Okay.
Because I'm lactose intolerant. I think many people in America are.
Mm-hmm.
But I throw up when I have dairy stuff. So I take it like very seriously.
Mm-hmm.
And I have been eating plant-based
Mm-hmm.
mac and cheese. And it doesn't really have a taste, but I still eat it. But I think I do agree with you.
Okay.
I think mac and cheese is a little bit disgusting.
Okay. Oh, here's one. Birds as an animal, I think are disgusting and gross. I hate birds. They scare me. They harbor so many diseases. They're loud. And I just hate them. I hate the way they look. They give me the heaves. I hate birds. Sorry. Went a little hard on that one, but I don't.
I know exactly how I'm gonna edit that.
I don't like birds.
No, we disagree on this hot take.
I knew we would.
Our first one.
I knew we would.
I mean, obviously, I'm not in love with birds.
No.
It's not like my favorite animal
No.
of mine. But I like birds.
I hate them.
I love the sounds that they can make.
Sorry. I like the noise, sure. Maybe
Yeah, and
sometimes.
I think some birds are very pretty.
Mhm.
And especially crows with how smart they are and how you can literally have a crow as a pet.
Mhm.
I like birds. And the fact that they can fly. Like, I want to fly.
It is magical that
Give
they
me
can-
your wings.
their aerodynamics is something that
There
needs to be
is-
studied.
yeah, we need those.
Like, why can't we do that?
And
yet?
give me some wings.
Can we put some money into studying birds? Like, can we do that? Send them to
And-
fly?
Fun fact, birds can regrow, like if they're deaf in their ear, because like, for example, what I have,
Mhm.
their little hair cells, they can regrow their hair cells.
So
They're
you're
one
jealous
of
birds.
they're one of their literal like only
Aw.
ones out there that can do that. I mean, a
That's
couple of
nice.
other animals can, but like we can't do that.
Well, why can't they just put bird hair cells in your ear?
I don't think that's our body would
think
accept
it-
that.
Yeah, it'd be like, I don't know if this belongs here.
Little lore dropped on you.
Yeah,
I'm deaf in one ear.
she is.
Did more on that one.
Yeah.
Starts to suck.
At work, I have to like, I'll be talking to her and she'll be like, "It's my bad ear." Oh, that's so nice of them to do that right now. It's not like we're busy.
We're recording for 3 viewers. Move.
Turn it off.
Turn it off.
It's ridiculous. Oh, here's one that's gonna make people mad.
Oh God.
Oh, I'm excited.
Clutching
Okay.
my pearls.
I don't like Taylor Swift. I am not a
I
Swiftie.
found that one on Reddit and I was like, I wonder if I should include it or not.
My
I was like, we're gonna get.
Yeah.
But since you already said it, I do
did.
want to talk about it.
Okay.
Okay, we have a very close friend who
Yes.
actually is in love with Taylor Swift.
I'm
Like,
talking Die Hard.
Yes, Die Hard. So I want to, because I know that there's like billions of fans out there.
OMG.
We love you guys.
Yeah. You
Um,
kind of scare me a little bit.
a little bit scary, and I have nothing against Taylor Swift. I
No.
literally love her. She seems like a genuine person.
Yep.
But I agree in the sense that like I don't like her music.
I don't like her music.
I do not like her music.
No. It's one of the circumstances of love the artist, don't like their music.
Yes, absolutely. I don't listen to that kind of music.
Nope.
And I'm the same way with, again, love the artist. I just don't like the artist's music. Sabrina Carpenter.
Yep.
And similar artists like that.
Mm-hmm.
They seem like great people. Obviously, we don't know them, but yeah, I just don't listen to that kind of music. It's not my taste, and so yeah, I'm just not a fan.
Yeah, not to make anybody upset.
There's
Oh,
gonna be thousands of Taylor Swift fans in
we
my
get canceled
comments,
before you
like,
even
yeah,
start.
Go F yourself.
Yeah, I'll leak your address.
Yeah. Oh my god, I'm gonna get doxxed. Ah.
That's not funny, but it's kind of funny. I don't know if this is just because I'm a girl and I didn't grow up around car stuff, but I think anything that has to do with cars is dumb. Like racing cars, derbying cars, takeovers in the middle of the street, car meets. I think all of that is so stupid. I don't understand the point. I don't get it. Yep.
I'm like split between, because I think cars are so stressful. Like they add a lot of stress in your life because so many things go wrong with them. They're so expensive.
Yep.
So I agree in that sense. I just think that cars like add so much stress to everybody's lives, especially if you live in an area that doesn't have like public transportation or you can't walk everywhere.
Yep.
But I disagree in the sense that I've always, like, for example, I've recently seen online in Japan where you can sign up to be like drifted around the city, and yeah, they just like take you around the city at night and everything. And I was like, I want to do that. Like, I would literally enjoy that. And so I think in that sense, like, I would literally love to like drift a car. Like, let me get in the driver's seat. Right. So I think in that sense, I disagree, but in like a everyday sense, I think cars add a lot of stress.
Okay.
Me drifting a car just.
Oh my gosh. You just drifting this. You drifting this.
In our small town.
No, for real.
She's the devil.
Witchcraft.
Yeah.
Burner.
Not in this town.
No. Oh, well, this is just an opinion of mine. I am absolutely in love with frogs and snakes. I think they are so beautiful. I think they're so misunderstood. I think they are majestic. And whenever I see a frog, I'm picking it up and I want to take it home with me and I want to make it my pet. And I think snakes are gorgeous and I would love to have one. I love frogs and I love snakes. I think they're so beautiful and I want both of them as a pet at some point in my life.
I agree and disagree. Again.
Okay.
I love snakes. I think snakes are so cute.
They're so beautiful.
For the most part, you know.
Yeah, I'm not gonna
like
get a king cobra, like
an anaconda.
Right. I'm not getting one of those.
I think a lot of snakes are just like little, just super cute. Frogs creep me out.
I love frogs.
I get so creeped out by frogs, and that's always been that way because I have another really close friend who, ever since growing up, like, she's the same way. She's always loved frogs and like constantly capturing them and stuff.
Yep.
Well, not capturing, but
picking them up and then letting them go.
And I would always be disturbed every time. Like, it hasn't changed. Frogs scare me.
I love them so much. They're fantastic, and I want to have an army of them at one point in my life.
An army of frogs?
I don't think I need a friend if I have frogs.
Fetch me my...
Oh, here's another one. Ketchup is gross, and mustard is elite. I know you hate mustard.
We are so gonna disagree on that.
I know you are. I hate ketchup, but I love mustard. Mustard is so yummy.
No.
I love mustard.
I am the opposite. I hate mustard, but I love ketchup.
Oh, I hate ketchup.
It's interesting though, because I don't like tomatoes. Like,
I don't either.
Yeah, don't like tomatoes, but I love ketchup.
Well, tomatoes, just to me, it's the texture and it's like all the juice and it's like watery.
Yes.
It's watery.
Absolutely.
Same with watermelon. I don't like watermelon.
Same. I don't like watermelon. I think the texture's kind of gross, and also it doesn't really taste like anything.
No, like it feels like I'm eating air.
Yeah. Yep.
If I wanted water, I'd just go drink a bottle of it.
That plain water with no taste.
Yeah, that no taste water.
Yeah.
Ugh.
Actually, speaking of water, I'm gonna get my water from the bag.
I bet some of you are surprised that I don't like watermelon by the way that my skin looks. Some of y'all are shocked.
Oh my god.
Sorry. I had to include that one.
Oh, it's hot as hell in this place. Damn.
It's Hades.
Also, I don't think any of my family is literally gonna find. Well, okay. Because I was thinking about like cussing and stuff.
Yeah.
Ow! I'm hot.
Okay. Got it. Lay it on me.
Okay, my hot take is that there is a time and place to cuss. Which that's why my thought process like went to that, because I was already thinking about swearing. I'll explain why I was thinking about swearing in a minute. But I'm an adult. Not really. I don't know if I should release my age, but I am an adult. And wait, what was I saying?
There's a time and place for cussing.
Oh yeah, time and place for cussing. I'm an adult. I am, I'm allowed to swear. Blah blah blah. All this. But I do not cuss in front of my family at all. So there's been moments where it has slipped out, and my parents like get after me for it, but I will not cuss in front of any of my like relatives, my family or anything. But I cuss a lot in front of my friends and everything. I was thinking about this because I was like, I don't think any of my family actually really care about me starting a YouTube channel, and they don't watch any of this. Right. So I was like, oh, just go cuss.
Yeah, like whatever. I do cuss a little.
I do cuss a little.
Yeah, I agree with that, especially in like a public setting. Like, I don't know how people are. Get a life. Sorry. Him thinking the same thing about us.
I was literally in here recording.
I think in a public setting, like, I would never just, like, especially Gen Z, I feel like we're not very good about regulating what we can and can't do, because we think that we can do anything, which most things,
power to you.
But I feel like it is so trashy to just be dropping F-bombs and saying stuff in public that,
absolutely.
like loud for all. I think that's so trashy.
I
don't do that in public.
I
don't cuss in front of my dad. He doesn't like it, and that's currently reside there, so not so much in front of my dad, but my siblings, yes, obviously. And my mother, she taught me everything I know. She taught me every single thing that I know. And
I do think if like that's kind of like the norm for some families, and like
because
more
she has
power
a
to
mouth
you.
like a sailor. Oh,
but yeah, we
agree, and we just have different family dynamics on that point.
I was gonna say, because I have I have younger sisters, and they're like a lot younger than me.
They are.
And when they were like welcomed into our house, when
they were allowed to live there,
when they were birthed, my parents like really stopped themselves. Like, they don't really cuss anymore. And my brothers, well, I have an older brother who was an adult before me, and like my mom would always get after him about like cussing in front of them. And so yeah, I just feel like since our house, like, there's...
Your hair looks really pretty.
Oh,
sorry.
thanks.
I was just looking at it and I was like, yeah.
I took a shower today.
Look at you bathing for the video. Good for you.
My first ever video, I had wet hair. I had
Did you?
just taken a shower, and I was like, the first thing that I addressed was my wet hair, and I was like, at least I cleaned myself.
Right. I did not shower for this video.
It's okay. You still look good.
Thanks.
We're a bunch of lesbians. I'm just kidding. Don't take that out of context. I'm kidding for her. I'm like, okay.
I'm kidding. We're a bunch of lesbians. Don't know if that's staying or not, but I think it should.
We'll see in the editor, Nadia.
Another hot take that I have, I prefer fall over summer.
Ooh.
as a season. I do. It's I just think it's so beautiful, and I think it's peaceful. Some people will argue that everything's dying in the fall. You know what? Sure, if we're gonna be technical, yeah, maybe. But I think it's just so pretty, and I love the weather because I love wearing stuff like this. I feel like in the summer I kind of have to be an outfit repeater.
Okay.
And I like to be able to wear sweaters more often, and it might just having to do with my style preference and what I like to wear that influences my season preference. But I don't know, I like the fall better than summer because when I get hot I get irritated, and when I get hot I get nasty.
Bitch.
I get mad when I'm hot. So
Okay.
I'm not a nice person to be around when I'm hot.
Stay inside 24/7.
Yeah, I'll tell you that right now. But I do love the sun, and I crave the sun.
Mm-hmm.
Because, not disclosing our location or anything, but there's never any sun. Hardly ever.
Yeah, our weather here is very...
It is very gloomy. It's very dark.
It's very on and off, too.
It really is.
It can get weird here.
We just had a nasty rainstorm, and now it's like...
But my preferences for favorite seasons have changed. I used to be a fall lover, but now I am a summer lover.
Good.
I love summer, and yeah, I mean, sometimes the heat sucks. I hate sweating.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I love summer. And I also love the fact that we do get some of those rainstorms. I'm a big rain person.
Oh, I love rain.
Love rain.
Huge rain person.
And but you know what's really funny? I don't swim. I haven't swam in years.
We're gonna change that.
No, I do not swim. I will not get in the water, and I also don't like being on boats. And it's not even a fear of water, which, I mean, if you're not afraid of water as a natural human body reaction, I think that's the next hot take that we should talk about.
Okay.
I think that being afraid of water is a natural human thing that because
we adapted to not have to be in the water all
exactly.
the time.
And I'm not imagine a boat going down in the middle of a lake or an ocean and you're stuck out there.
One of my biggest fears.
Yeah, and then drowning takes 10 minutes.
Yep, and it's excruciating.
Yes.
I've looked it up. It's bad.
So
your lungs actually explode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I was so I don't like summer because I want to swim. I just like summer because it's warm. I can wear tank tops. I love wearing shorts and tank tops and being free. But yeah, I hate the bugs though.
Oh, the bugs. Oh, the bugs.
Mosquitoes.
The skaters, man, they love me. They love to munch on me. Swear. I
don't think they really like me. They don't really want to piece. I don't think I have a lot of blood to give.
You don't.
Not right now.
Not right now. And that will be addressed in another video.
Okay, actually, I did. So I didn't talk about it in my first ever video, but that was not supposed to be my first ever YouTube video. I started recording back in the first week in April, and I've been having a lot of medical stuff going on recently, and so I was that was the start of my YouTube journey and talking about what was going on and all the tests that I was doing. But then I was I don't know if I want that to be my first ever video, and so I scrapped it. But yeah, there's that.
Did you scrap all the footage?
I don't know if I scrapped all the footage or not. It might still be on my laptop, but I think I kept it. Maybe?
Okay. I was gonna say, because you should definitely release that footage when we get more results through the summer. It could go from a timeline type of thing.
I'm dying right now. No, I'm just kidding. I don't know. But
we don't know. Hey, tell them what we're gonna do if you are dying. That's insensitive.
Yeah,
I don't know if we can say that.
I won't say that until
because people can't take a joke.
Yeah, that will get pretty bad.
It's funny though. It's our inside joke.
But yeah, there's a lot of medical stuff going on, but mosquitoes don't want a piece of me.
They love me. I don't know why. I have thalassophobia, fear of the ocean.
That is so understandable.
Really bad.
Because what's under there?
Exactly. What do you mean we've explored more space than we have of the ocean? And it's on Earth. What do you mean?
Yeah.
I don't like that at all.
And why is it pitch black dark down there?
Right, I don't like that at all. I don't even want to know what's going on down there. Like,
Nope.
literally, like, I'll never go on a cruise.
Nope.
I'll never go on a boat. I'll never do any of that. I'll never go anywhere in the ocean. But the ocean is so much more scary.
Yeah.
Waves scare me so bad. I don't, like, it's the ocean, though. Like, I've swam, we'll just disclose this. I've swam in other places that were not the ocean, and it's fine for me. Like, I don't get freaked out, but the ocean scares me so badly.
That's terrifying.
The ocean is so
The
bad.
sharks in there, like,
Weird things happen in the ocean.
Yeah.
I feel like nobody talks about it enough. And it's
I'm
bad.
glad.
Like, there's those compilations on TikTok where it's like, Thalassophobia compilation, what one can you get past, or what one do you have to click off the video? And sometimes they pop up on
literally
my
2
For
seconds.
You. Yeah, like the second clip, I'm like, nerp,
But
I'm out of here. Out of here.
Ooh, I have a hot take that I know nobody is gonna agree with me.
Okay.
But I don't like sandals.
You don't like having your dogs out?
I just bought a pair of sandals this year, and I have not worn them yet. And it's weird because I have like heel type shoes where my feet will be out, and I'm fine with wearing those most of the time. Sometimes it's still weird for me, but I don't like sandals. I succumbed to the sandal cult this year. I bought a pair because I've been buying long dresses, like ankle dresses, but yeah, it's just always felt so weird to me, like just having your full foot out and just basically walking on just like a slab of...
Right. I don't know. I think I have sweaty feet syndrome, and I hate wearing socks. I think it's a sensory thing for me. I do not like
The
socks.
sock thing is crazy actually to me.
I do not
I
like
love
socks.
my socks.
I like fuzzy socks, but like going to work all day and having to wear my work shoes and my socks, I'm so excited to be able to have bare feet and just not have to wear socks. I don't know. I think I feel kind of trapped when I wear socks. It might be I'm not claustrophobic, but it might be a symptom of that. Weird. But I love having my feet out, especially if my toes are painted, which they usually are because I love to have my feet out.
You love the dogs out.
I like to have my dogs out because they sweat, and I'm just like, when it's that time where it's warm enough where I don't have to have anything on my feet, I will not have anything on my feet.
The dogs are out.
Yeah, like only if we're leaving, like if we're going somewhere, I will put my sandals on. That's it. My feet will still be out. It's just they'll be protected.
Okay. Yeah, I figured that, like, I don't think that my opinion is very, like, high up in...
I was gonna say, I've never seen your feet.
Yeah, I literally...
won't,
And I'm not, like, weird about my feet.
No.
Like, I'm not, like, self-conscious
No.
about my feet, but...
It's just a preference at that point.
Yeah,
Okay.
like... Alright, y'all.
Okay.
So that's it for today. Yeah, that I'm hoping that you enjoyed the video, and thank you again for coming along on the ride.
It's my honor.
Recording.
I had so much fun.
And trust, she will be back on this YouTube channel.
Trust. I will
She
be back.
will be back. And yeah, that's all I had to say. Love anybody who is still watching, who is
New, who's
Yeah.
old.
if you want to continue seeing more videos, like every other YouTuber says,
Yeah,
then
right.
subscribe.
Yeah, subscribe. Leave a comment on some of your hot takes. We'd like to read them.
Yes.
See how.
Maybe we'll do a part 2.
Yeah, that'd be cool. Some of your hot takes that
Yeah.
we read.
Yeah,
That'd be really cool.
Reading viewers' hot takes.
Yeah, that'd be really cool. Hope we didn't offend that many people. I think we kept it
Hope you don't dox us.
right. Don't leak my Addy. But I think we did pretty well. We didn't get into any hot hitting ones.
Real hot
because
takes.
There's no. You're just gonna get canceled.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Not in this era.
Not in this economy.
Not this economy.
No.
But yeah, I hope you enjoyed the video, and I hope to see you guys again soon.
Yeah.
And I love you all. Bye.
Bye.